cold, endless, and utterly serene. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. An irritating yet familiar spelling error. Hey, yeah, you may have got that past the rest of them, but it wasn't getting past me. Voice scratches at your brain, and you find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It worked. You're breathing. The air is cold and stagnant. What the fuck is that thing in the corner staring at me? Yeah. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distinct lack of natural light. Okay, you're underground. Dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets bring a strange sense of comfort. That comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. Alright, so not the best way to start your day, but honestly not the worst either. We just gotta figure out who this little creature in the corner is staring at us right now. It could really go either direction. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Stranger. Is it strange? Nima, is that you? Mom? What's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You're Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Boom! Mom's back in action. We're good to go. Uncuff me. Mom breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God, I thought I'd lost you. She excitedly steps forward but stops herself, just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. What's the problem, Mom? Strange situation we find ourselves in, huh? Me tied to a chair? Bungee cord holding my head up? You creeping in the corner like that? How are we gonna explain this to CPS exactly? How are we, how's this? Not a good look for you, Mom. Not a good look for you right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. He lost me? Mom shudders. Let me, bring you some food first. You must be starving! Mom exits the basement, excitingly clambering her way up the stairs. Hope she trips and cracks her skull, that dirty bitch. She's 30 minutes on the internet tonight, you say, huh? Fucking 1 hour of screen time? That's bullshit, Mom! I told your ass to turn off the fucking Norton antivirus security. Alright, what do we got? We got some porridge with like a ankle bone sticking out of it and a stalk of green onion or celery. Not a bad meal. Sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. The odor, reminiscent of wet dog and dirty socks, is maxed by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Hey, soy sauce will straighten any dish out, let me tell you what. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties your hands but leaves your wasted head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. She places a small, dull spoon in your now free hand. She's even uglier up close. Is this like, is this the demon or whatever it is thoughts, or is this just your own thoughts? There's a lot of strife, there's a lot of conflict between this mother and daughter. Okay, Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to ensure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You remember before how we used to be, how we used to laugh, Nima. Before you called me an ugly bitch. And I had to lock your ass in the basement. You're gonna be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Just follow her rules, and then we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? Hey, we told you what that fentanyl was going to do to you, but you kept putting yourself in a flop. You know, we just can't have that in the house. Gotta keep it down in the basement, Nima. You think I don't like a little token every once in a while? Of course I do, but you gotta moderate. Everything in moderation. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. Mom's awfully nonchalant about this whole thing. She takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does this kanji make you think of? You can start to eat it while we talk if you like. Fucking nasty shit, Mom. You hesitate, looking down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there's no wrong answers, you know that is not true. She's looking for a specific response. Try connecting ideas in your mind and see where those trains of thought lead you. Tell me what you're thinking about. Ew! Despite every fiber of your being screaming at you not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot kanji down your throat. Overwhelmed by the pungent taste of Mom's unconventional methodology of cooking, you spit it back out. Better to starve to death than endure another mouthful of this over-seasoned nightmare. Unsurprisingly, Mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. Well, now I just feel bad, but also, Mom, how do you fuck this up so bad? You really brought this one on yourself. I guess my cooking hasn't improved then. I'm sorry, Mom. I can't eat this. This is some hot horse shit. Well, you have to eat something. Can we order takeout? She cringes. The notion of spending any money on your worthless fuck ass, Nima, just pisses her off beyond recognition. She should have took you out to the fucking backyard and put your ass down. I don't know why she took you to the basement. The notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there's perfectly fine kanji at home seems to cause her physical anguish. Well, why doesn't she learn how to fucking cook then? Stop giving us all this goddamn attitude. You know what? I have some Burgess Burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. To be determined if she'll remember to actually do this. Huh? She's going to feed us right? You yawn. The bowl of kanji certainly chased away your appetite. Now you'd prefer a nice den to crawl inside and sleep, as all children prefer. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you. But as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. You were swimming. You hit your head. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down to your spine. Ah. Oh, this is one of them puzzle games, I see. A few drinks ought to sort me out. That'll crack open my analytical ability. Ow, likely story. Oh, I just didn't continue the dialogue. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. Her stony, aged, 40 years old, on Ozempic looking fucking face. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a small, sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. I mean, that is the main purpose of a knife, but to just describe it in that way, that's something so strange about that. Like, if somebody handed me a knife, usually they'd say, like, hey, it's sharp, be careful. They wouldn't say, hey, that's designed to cut through flesh and organs, be careful. I think I'd be a little bit taken aback by that. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. You recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow the real tests begin. You pass those and you'll be free to leave the basement. Everything can return to normal. Mom, you're really not painting a good picture for yourself. As soon as you leave, I'm dead sprinting for a phone. How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? That's a good question. I suppose it's only fair if you have a chance to ask some questions in return. I want to know more about this fossil. Oh, can I ask more? Stranger. I want to know about that. What? Ooh! How do I load this shit? Come on, hit her with it. I thought this was gonna be like Danganronpa or some shit where I'm like loading up a cartridge and I'm shooting all the bullshit as it comes towards me. Oh fuck, I gotta crack the case on this one then, huh? So I'm assuming it's trying to frame this in a way that is like I got attacked by a child predator or something. But that's too on the nose, that's too easy. I'm thinking this is gonna take a direction where Mom's the predator actually, because why the fuck else would I be locked up in a goddamn basement? Maybe I'm the predator. Maybe Mom was just defending herself. Maybe she should have had that abortion all those years ago. But she was too prideful! Oh! Now I'm cracking the case. Swimming. There's a shark in the water. So we're out to the river for a nice little family vacation. It's a nice little happy jaunt around the trails. I jump into the water because my mom comes at me screaming like a goddamn banshee with this sharp knife trying to tear up my organs and my flesh. I jump into the water for safety because I'm an Olympic swimmer and I can easily outrun her in there. All of a sudden, boom! Shark jumps out of the water. But it's not any shark, it's land shark. Takes Mom's fucking ass out, I'm safe, but I bump my head on a rock. And I float downriver. She dodges. She evades land sharks somehow, which everybody else thought was impossible. You know, how do you evade the greatest superhero of all time? I still don't know how she's done it to this day. She has a little shark on her pendant there, though. Thinking we're starting to. I'm thinking my story is kind of, you know, lining up with the actual events that happened. So much for the. Sorry, spoiler alert, everybody. Spoiler alert. But that's just what happened, you know. Oh, good. Look at yourself. Now we're getting somewhere. Look at yourself. Your mom looks at herself. Go get a new shirt. I will after. Where did that come from? What's wrong with her I mean, is that a stain? I thought that was just the design. Is that really a question you wanted to ask? You wanted to spend the few opportunities I give you to shit on me? Shit on my whole wardrobe? Nobody else was willing to say it, so I had to. Man, I would have locked her ass in the basement too. Fuck this kid. Nima, there's nobody else here. Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Anything else you want to ask me about? I'm guessing this, because it kept popping up. I remember you hurt me. Mom flinches. You can tell you've struck a nerve. She begins to tremble. Nima, honey. I know I'm not always present, but I would never. You have a second memory come to you. You're trapped in an abyss, eyes shut and disconnected from your brain. You can feel your mother holding your hand. No, play dumb. Sorry, Mom. I'm confused. Mom relaxes a little, although she doesn't let go of the barb you stuck in her. Lately I've been prioritizing my work over you, sweetheart. That's not fair. It'll be different now, I promise. That doesn't mean I've ever actively wanted to hurt you, though. But I can't deny that you've been hurt because I've not been there for you when you needed me. The conversation trails off. You're both unwilling to look at each other. You yawn and your mother takes notice. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? I just have one more question. I don't know more about this damn stranger, Mom. Are you actually my mom? She looks to be unsure if she should be exasperated. Oh, Jesus Christ. She looks to be unsure if she should be exasperated or concerned. Yes, Nima, I'm actually your mother. You could be pretending. My memory isn't all there right now. My name is Annabelle Lee. I'm from Vancouver. Oh, Canadian. Yeah, she did it. Whatever she gets accused of, she did it. Hey, if they're from Alberta, Saskatchewan, British Columbia, I can give them a little bit of leeway, but Vancouver? What are we talking about? Lock her ass up. I'm from Vancouver and I work as a paleontologist. I've written several books. I mean, does it really matter if nobody's read them? Does that check out? Yes, that seems mother-like. You smile at her. I wonder if all mothers are also scientists. Please stop joking around. The pain surging through your brain terminates with the sudden pull of a plug. Your eyes cut to blindness, and then you feel your body fall forward to be caught by the ropes fastening you to the chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as rogue bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished and sickly form. You are lowered onto a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely and without indulgence. Whoever carried you here was hesitant to do so. Oh, she took me up to my room. How sweet. Her acts of mothership seem little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again, the world goes dark. And scene. Oh my god, she implanted me with a fucking dinosaur bone. Holy shit! I knew those damn paleontologists up in Vancouver were up to no good. Ugh, my head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Oh, well. What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. I was his child, and I was her child. In this kingdom by the sea. Child's drawing. It vaguely resembles a koi fish. James Pond. I drowned at James Pond, and she inserted a dinosaur bone into my body to reawaken me. Reawaken the fossil within. Let's see, was Dad envious or was Mom envious? Life. So Dad's dead. That's established. He spent a long time working on this one. No one even read it. That's actually so fucking heartbreaking. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty strong swimmer. See? And it's all lining up with the story I came up with earlier. Call me Nostradamus, bitch, because I'm predicting the goddamn future here. Understanding paleobiology, because that's what we gotta know. 101 dinosaur jokes that'll have your friends roaring! Bathroom's locked, but if I need to, I'm gonna shit my pants. Yes, are you awake? Yes. Oh my good god. A haunting visage. You hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door only a crack for it to be caught by the chain lock and held nearly closed. She studies you. She closes the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the door again. You didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door was locked. Her cold demeanor thaws for a moment. Shit. She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. Quick, lock her in. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you, passing by to ascend the stairs in a staccato of thumps and exits the basement. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her. She's not buying it. She returns, trundling clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag, bulging with concealed items. What you got in that bag, woman? Alright. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Don't forget to call her Mom. Did you sleep well, Mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. God damn, a little fashionista we got in the house. Can't come home and just throw on the same old shambles I had on yesterday? Everybody's got to judge? You didn't even shower, so I don't know what you're talking shit about. She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable and you seem to have made a full recovery. My vitals are stable? What the fuck are you talking about? Who says your vitals are stable? Ah, yes, my daughter. It seemed like you had a bit of a fever yesterday, but today your vitals are stable. You say, yeah, you're looking better. Go to school. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips up a notebook and makes note of that response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Thinking about killing somebody? James Pond, maybe? Lie to her. Nope. She flips her notebook closed and the fake smile turns into a real one. You're gonna do better today, right? Today's gonna be a little different from yesterday. With me I have some items. All you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yes. She places a plushie of a shark upon the table in front of you. For some reason it evokes unfamiliar feelings within. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, my dad's a shark. Happy. He's so cute. Can I have him? It's already yours, Nima. Yay. Who's James Pond, Mom? What's James Pond, Mom? What's the pet fish doing out of his house? This isn't your pet fish. But that's kind of close. Where do fish live? Bowls? The sea? You said pet fish, so where do pet fish live? Aquariums? That's right. What do aquariums make you think about? Fish? Nima, no. Makes me think of Dad. Okay, so Dad. The trip! That's the toy Dad caught for me at the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets? Yes, let us out of the bowl. It's not really a good time for that now. Aw, man, promise me we'll go sometime, okay? Just like how we used to when Dad was still around. Memories of your father's embrace fill your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushie still connects the two of you together. Maybe after we're all done here. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Mom lets out a melancholic chuckle. It's funny, you used to bring this thing everywhere with you. I remember you never let me take it from you, even to wash it. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like a catfish than a shark. He even considered buying a second one to switch out so we could clean it when you weren't looking. Hey! He never did, don't worry. After he passed, you were even more inseparable. You wanted to hold on to anything that reminded you of him. You and Mom share a moment of nostalgic silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm just glad I didn't lose both of you. Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. Damn, I got a whole fucking lexicon over here. I got the whole Webster's Dictionary on my left side. She pulls out... Oh, shit. Alright, she pulled out a rock. I don't know. She pulled out some nerd rock. What do you want me to say? Mom hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. Still, she places it on the table and pushes it towards you. So this is the thing in my brain. Pain, blood, sad, tears. Start crying. That'll win some sympathy points with her. You start crying. Can you do that on demand? Your mother's cold, scientific persona drops away so she can comfort you. Works every time, baby. Reminds me of a fucking rock. What do you want me to say? Yes. An old friend. So you recognize it? Oh, yes. Your mother used to quiz you on all the different fossils of the Cambrian era. Each of them has a fancy name, and you know all of them. This one is Morella splendens. Damn, no wonder you're getting bullied in fucking school. Kind of nerd remembers that shit. Yes, that's right. Do you remember how I got it? They're a dime a dozen. They'd gently swim near the sea floor. Larger things would come descending. Big tube-like monsters with 5 eyes arranged in a ring. They'd suck 'em up and eat 'em. No, I mean, wait, what are you trying to describe? The sky mouth. Their bodies were translucent except for its brain and mouth. You open your mouth so wide your mother can understand the circumference of the monster's jaw. Your jaw clicks loudly as you push it past its natural extension. Nima, stop making things up. Then there's the other guy. The low-flying thing that has the fingers on its mouth like its face is a hand. Put your hands on your cheeks and wiggle your fingers. Are you talking about a Numalocaris? What's the thing called that looks like a skull with the eye sockets around the crown of its head and 1,000 tentacles coming out of its mouth that pull along the seafloor? Nima, I'm a foremost expert on the Cambrian period, so I know you're just making stuff up. So why don't you shut your dumb little layman fucking mouth and let the expert talk, bitch? What is she talking about? Come on now, man. My work is important and I won't stand for you, an 8-year-old child, making a mockery out of it. You touched a nerve, she reacts by balling her fists and turning away from you. I can't imagine a grown-ass woman getting so pressed by what a kid says that she just shuts down entirely. Oh, right. Sorry, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. She clearly mistakes your genuine interest for further insult. How insecure. Please answer the original question. I don't even fucking remember. What was the trapped? Maybe trapped or time. Let's go with trapped. Why show this? She asks you what it means to you, and something complicated and wordless bubbles up in your throat. Hatred. Why would you show this to me? You slam your fists on the table and stand to glower down at your mother. Looking at the stone summons memories of burning and crushing, endless water pushing down on you. Trapped and unable to move, all you can do is rattle your teeth, unable to even open your jaw enough to bite your own tongue. I don't understand, Nima. What's wrong? I'm trapped. I can't move. Sensory memories flash through your brain that make your skin crawl. Your body won't respond. You're drowning. You hold the sides of your head and rock back and forth in the chair. You want to lash out, jump across the table and pound that rock into her skull, just like what happened to you. Okay, Mom. Did you happen to use that little fossil there to bust me upside the head? Is that your parenting style, mother? Cracking your daughter's cranium? Pain. That'll be a classic. She'll really like this one. Hey, keep control of yourself. You have to stay in character. Something is stopping you. Some small part of you that begs you not to hurt her. Help! My mother has me trapped in the basement! Help! You begin to scream. Maybe the neighbors will hear you and come and rescue you. Your mother lunges across the table and grabs you roughly around the neck. She hauls you forward and smothers your mouth with her hand. Alright, I think I've seen enough. While grappling at the table, she takes a syringe out of her pocket. Your screams muffle through her hands. It's time for bed, Nima. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle and your arms push against a series of tight ropes that bind you still. I told you, she doesn't like failure. Your mother enters the room, wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue. You're awake? I didn't use enough anesthesia. You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine. You won't need it. She leans over you, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you, gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have went wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly. But that's okay. There's always next time. You feel the blade scrape past your socket and push into the nerve to your brain. Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly it's dark. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an eternity in this darkness until a familiar voice. Nima, is that you? Alright. Well, who doesn't love a happy ending?